But we're going to go through, today we're going to be talking about TextERA and all the different things that that program does. Hopefully some of you are utilizing this really great tool already. I know that some of you are, because I tested it this morning and I got, and they reached out to me to make sure it was that I wasn't interested in a house. So it worked out. Anyway, can you guys hear me okay?
Yes, I can.
Okay, great. Great. So as you heard, we are recording this today, and I will email out a link so that you can watch it again if you want to relive the experience. Or for any agents who are not able to attend the live Zoom meeting, then they can go back and watch it as well. Anyone who has watched the replay or the attended last week's meeting, please turn in your agent challenge sheets so that I can record your points and get our franchise on the leaderboard so that they know that we're actually doing this challenge. I mean, they know that we're doing it because we signed up for it, but I haven't been able to report any agent points, so because I haven't gotten any sheets back. So you need to turn those in to me. You can either scan it and email it to me, or you can, if you're in the North office, you can just drop it off at my desk, like on my keyboard, or I have an actual inbox in my cubicle as well. So, well, it is 11 o'clock. Let's go ahead and get started. So as I said, today we're talking about TextERA. It's your secret weapon to dominate the driveway. It's a brand tool to zip past Zillow and harness the power of texting to get more leads. So today we're going to be talking about consumer behaviors, how TextERA works, your dashboard, and then the tour of the program. We're going to also look at TextERA gives you the power to tap into the behaviors to get the lead faster and with greater success than online leads. Next, we'll give you a look at the tools you'll have in your TextERA dashboard and how you can use them in your marketing. And finally, we'll take a tour through the TextERA dashboard to see all that you can do with this innovative tool. A quick heads up, there is an audience participation in this presentation. So there is audience participation in this presentation. So be ready to answer some questions. So before we formally begin, let's do a bit of housekeeping. First, please use the chat to ask questions, or like I said, you can unmute and just ask the question because we're a small group and it's not a big deal. And then we'll be recording today's class, as I said, and I'll send a link out after the class is done. So, understand today's consumer behaviors is the key to understanding the unique capabilities of TextERA. So while these behaviors may not be for all consumers in all areas of the country, these behaviors illustrate the behaviors of the largest home buying group in the US today, which are millennials. The millennials are everywhere. So let's do a quick quiz. Here's what percentage of buyers use their mobile device during the home buying process? And then what percentage of buyers drive the neighborhood looking for their next home? So if you can, go ahead and put your answers in the chat. And I'll see if I can see the chat. Or just yell them out, because I'm like, yeah. Anybody want to guess? No takers? That's okay. Okay.
I think there's some answers in the chat.
Oh, is there? Okay. Can you read them off, Eddie?
Let's see if I can get to the chat. 95% Wendy.
Okay,
Black says 90%.
okay.
Jim Franklin says 75% and 50%.
Oh, Jim is pretty close actually in one of those, but it's reversed. So the answer is 78% of buyers use their mobile device during the home buying process. And then the percentage of buyers that drive the neighborhood looking for your next home is about 75%. So you're pretty close there, Jim, on that response. So what does this mean? So 83% of millennial generation customers open their text messages within how many seconds? Here is another quick quiz. How many seconds do you think it takes a millennial to open their text message?
3 seconds.
30 seconds? That's a good
no,
one.
No, 3.
Oh, 3 seconds. That's probably closer to what the answer is. The answer to that is 90 seconds, which is still really quick, within a minute and a half. So recall that millennials are the next big age group to buy homes. So knowing how that group's behavior, how they, what their behaviors are, can help you get the showing, listing, and sale, which right now everybody's, I don't think too many people are having problems selling their houses. It's just finding inventory right now. So we saved the best for last. Here's a truly easy question. What if you had a free to use tool that could take advantage of all these behaviors to drive sales? Would that be a tool you would be interested in learning about? Yes, it would. So that's what, that's TextERA. So happily we do. We'll spend the next part of this class exploring TextERA and how it works with these behaviors. So let's imagine that buyers are driving a neighborhood looking to see if there are for sale signs in front of houses. The buyers see a sign and pull in front of the house. There's a sign with an agent's name or number to call for more information. Will today's buyer call that agent? Anybody? Usually not, and usually not. Why not? Because they don't want to get entangled in a long phone call with an agent, probably. Instead, the buyer's going to go to their phone and search for the address in a search engine and view the results. And what company will be at the top of those results usually? Hence, the company name may start with a Z or a T. So Zillow or Trullo. The buyer opens that link, expresses interest, and what happens? You end up paying to get a lead on your own listing. So how can we fix that? Oh, sorry. Let me go back. Go back. Okay. There we go. Well, okay, fine. It won't let me go back, but that's okay. So what if you flip the scenario and avoid this? In this scenario, the buyer pulls up to the house with your yard sign in front of it. They see on the sign or on the writer the phrase text and then a number to another number. So as they probably are familiar with texting, they pull out their phone and text that number. Instantly, they receive a text back with information on the property. And what did we avoid in this scenario? We avoided them going to Zillow or Trullo, and they're going straight to your listing. So what's really cool is that we do have this feature, and you can do specific codes for your listing. And I did look at, in our program that we have right now, there are people using it, which is good. So let's go to the next slide. So the buyer texts you, and I know this works because like I said, I tested it this morning, and Sherry Landwer emailed me to make sure it was a legit, wasn't legit. Okay. So you get a text saying that there's a potential buyer and they're texting for information about one of your properties. And then you'll have a link to open to see the full details. What's great about this is the buyer information is put right into Zap in your CRM so that you can cultivate that person as a lead. So let's do another quiz. So the saga continues. What are you, the on-the-ball agent, going to do immediately after you get that lead? Okay, so once you get that information, what are you going to do? These people texted you, so you should go back immediately, exactly, and text them back. So we do have a company code, as we just have one out there that I could find this morning, which is Shields. And when you text Shields to 35620, it's going to pull up all the active listings. Now, when I did it, it asked me listings in close proximity of my current location, so that I got about 10 listings. They were all pending. So there wasn't any open listings. I think there was one maybe for 1.6 million. I'm not sure, but anyway, it will, if you just text Shields to that number. Now, if you are using the TextERA codes for your properties, I did use Alan Rust. I texted a code for one of his properties, and it came back immediately with the listing and all the information on that listing, which was really cool. And so this would be the text number that people would text that special code to. So we have two different types of codes. We have company codes. Like I said, we only have the one, which is Shields, and we can add more. And then we have property codes, and those are available on all ERA residential listings. Each code is dedicated to one specific property at a time. Codes can be reassigned. The listing agent gets the lead straight to their phone or email, and the lead will auto-populate into Zap, which is awesome. Okay, so here's additional use cases. And additional ways you can use these codes are through property marketing, on property flyers and postcards, newspaper ads, social media, open houses, sign-in sheets, your personal marketing, and then marketing that we do as a brokerage as well. And now that I know about these codes, which I didn't before I looked into doing the class, that's something that I may encourage you guys to put on your flyers and postcards moving forward to inspire people to text ERA Shields. So this is a sample code. If you're not familiar with it, you can pull out your cell phone now and text Mike Sells to 35620, and that will, it's a sample listing, and you can kind of see what it looks like. And it's kind of interesting. It's really interesting how much information you can get by just doing that. So normally, sometimes when you get leads, you don't actually get the customer's name. It may be something like, you know, unidentified caller or something like that. But with this program, you actually get the person's real phone number that you can touch base with them on. Okay. All right, so let's try it out. So you can try it out if you want, or you don't have to. Let's go to the next slide. So your dashboard. here, I'm going to go over to the dashboard that as I see it. Let's go here to leverage. Oh, actually, come back here. Stay connected. So if you go into leverage, you're going to go to your tools and resources. As soon as I get signed in here. All right. All right. If you're, and then, so we're going to go to TextERA, which, okay, let's go back over here. I thought I had it in my tools. There we are. Okay. So when you go in, you're going to have a dashboard, and it'll be your dashboard. Let's go back. Anyway. Okay. So what's really great about this dashboard, it has videos, instructional videos, and it talks to you more about how to set up your dashboard or how to set up your keywords and stuff. There is a marketing suite where it walks you through getting started, and it kind of walks you through setting up text keywords, property codes, and stuff like that. Here's your prospects. As you can see, you can see here where I did that for Alan. Hopefully Alan doesn't get too excited that I was looking at his $549,000 house. And then, which is really great because it brought up my whole name. Well, actually it was missing my N there. And then you get reports, so you can look at your insights, you can look at your call details, and you can also manage all your information here on this dashboard. So it's a really great feature. If you're not using TextERA, you should look into it. All right, so there's your dashboard. All right, so here we go. Okay, here we go. So as an agent, you have a dashboard you can view to manage your alerts, produce marketing materials, manage your listing codes, and here we go. And you'll see your marketing materials, as I said, activity on your home and personal codes, and how to manage how and where you receive alerts. And then it also has all the training videos, as I said before. Each time you have a property entered into the system, it's automatically assigned a text code. So you as an agent have multiple codes, and they are reused as properties go off and on the market. Companies can search for their office codes as well. A company code does not have a listing attached to it, but rather all the listings available for that company. And that's the Shields code. So if you text Shields, it'll pull up properties that are available for all the properties that we have on our brokerage right now. During your listing presentation is a great way to demonstrate the power of TextERA. So have your client pull out their cell phone and text your demo code to 35620. You can find that presentation keyword under the marketing suite dropdown. And you want to add it to a flyer, to a presentation, to remind your client about the power of the program. You have a seller presentation sheet available right now, right on that page. So this is a great way to demonstrate how easy it is to find us and to find properties. want to see how well TextERA is working for you, you can go to Reports, Insights, and Analytics to see a variety of reports that can be run. And it's a good idea to see how your leads are getting to you. So by going to the Manage Leads, My Leads, you can review, delete, and add to and change your lead settings so that you're always notified when someone is searching your properties. So here, let's take a look at your administrative options live and in person. So, well, we could do that. I'll do it at the end here. So we have one more question. What are you going to be using TextERA to help you grow your business? And you guys can just yell it out.
Hopefully to mine new buyers.
Yay. I like it. Oh, here we got chat. Nobody said anything, chat. Okay. So I do have one more thing to share. Let me find it here. There's some videos to watch really quick. It's going to be about 4 minutes total.
The internet has revolutionized the way we buy and sell real estate today. But did you know that most folks still use the time-tested method of driving through neighborhoods in search of their next home? Zillow may own the couch, but you own the driveway. And engaging these active buyers as they drive the neighborhood solely depends on your ability to satisfy their need for information on their terms, right then, right now. Today, 99% of us have no idea how many of our leads originate from our sign marketing, and we certainly don't do a great job at satiating the instant gratification of today's consumer. We're here to help change that with 3 great ways to make your signs more effective. Text message keywords and property codes instantly capture every single driveway lead while giving your customer the information about the home in a beautifully designed format that looks great on a mobile phone. And IQ phone numbers can replace the existing numbers on your sign panels and ensure all your sign calls are intelligently routed to your mobile phones or the phone of your team members to ensure no call goes unanswered. This is just one of many reasons we help our clients engage with their customers and prospects in this increasingly mobile world. Let's talk about presentation keywords, a simple way to demonstrate the power of mobile marketing while you're presenting to potential sellers. Presentation keywords will showcase to a seller what potential buyers will experience when they interact with your mobile marketing. A beautifully rich, fully branded presentation of your seller's property in the hands of potential buyers. And the insights needed for you to convert prospects into actionable buyers. Modern marketing tools can make the difference in setting yourself apart from the competition. You can find your personalized presentation keyword on the dashboard of your account. Simply log in or text .signal to 35620 from your mobile phone and we'll send you back a magic link that will automatically log you in. Also on your dashboard, you'll find a beautifully designed and branded listing presentation sheet that you can download and use within your listing appointments. For more best practices on how to win the listing, including creating custom presentation codes with photos of your potential listing, check out our documentation on support.signal.com.
Thank you for having me. My name is Lynn Harris. I work for ERA Suncoast in Crystal River. I've been with the company for nearly 2 years. In doing so, ERA is absolutely a phenomenal company. And I say this because they have so many tools and so many things that I utilize for my successes. Just in short term, not doing real estate prior, I was able to almost achieve in my first year, starting in February until December, nearly $3 million in sales. So once again, we have this wonderful tool that you guys, ERA Corporate, put together for us to manifest it to us. called the listing proposal. Well, I call it a listing proposal. And basically, you can use all of what you deliver and give to us, or you take pieces to make it for you. And I showcase the one where it has the TextERA, and then I'll send them the code and to show them how it works. And they love it. Most of them, most of them love it. And I have more that say, yes, that's great, than no. And that's what I'm saying. This is the new way. This is the new age. And so it shows how much of technology that we are involved in, and the fact of being in the countries and the states and having, we're just huge. And for us here in Crystal River, and we are 40 years within Citrus County. So that's another thing I'm working on with TextERA, and I'm working with CJ, the broker, to do a TextERA slogan and a whole postcard and in the paper. So like I said, it's huge. I mean, sky's the limit. Sky is the limit with TextERA. I'm just dabbling. What else can I do? I'm trying to figure it out.
All right. Cool. All right, so let me stop sharing my screen. All right, so that is TextERA. Does anybody have any questions that you want to, you can unmute yourself and ask. And if you have a question, I'm sure someone else probably has that same question. We have someone having a sneezing fit here. Anybody have any questions? None? Nobody? Okay. Well, if you want more information about TextERA, feel free to reach out. I am, like I said, I am learning all these programs along with you. It's kind of exciting for me to learn them as well. And I will have this video, I will have a replay available for you to look at. If you haven't already, log into your Leverage account and go into TextERA and check it out. Like I said, they have training videos on how to set up your dashboard and those types of things. And if you're not using it, you should. Like I said, a lot of millennials they love to text. They don't like to talk to people. So check it out. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, that concludes our training for today. Like I said, I promise to keep you as about 20 minutes every week. And you should have received yesterday, and I sent it again today, the agent challenge sheet. So go ahead and get those filled out and either email it to me or drop it off at my desk so I can get those points in the system, because like I said, nobody has turned in a sheet from last week. And I need to get those uploaded. I'd like to get us on the board so that they know that we're doing it. So
we turn those in every week? I was thinking we did it just at the end.
Oh, no, turn them in each week.
Okay.
Yeah, and then that way, also, if anyone is interested in doing a testimonial, that will increase your standing in the rankings because they want those testimonials. And like I said, you can either do a video one or you can do a written one. I can get those submitted for you as well. Okay. Well, you guys have a great Thursday. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you next week. It'll be next week, and the following week will be pre-recorded. So I will send those out probably before I leave town tomorrow. So feel free to watch those and fill out your sheets and send those to me on those as well. And we'll see you in 3 weeks. Well, it'll be 3 weeks by the time we get to there after I get back from vacation. All right. Thanks, guys. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.